Hi everyone, nice to see you. Like I promised in the previous video, I'm going to do some cooking today. I'm going to do a lovely cooking dish with the crispiest chips in the air fryer. Now I'm doing it in the van because, as you know, we can't go away. But I'm doing it in the van just to show you that it's easy meals that you can actually do while you're inside your van. At the end of the video, I'm going to let you know how poor Ollie's gone. No, not gone. Oh, thank God he's not gone. Getting on. And let's start. Okay, this is the ingredients for today. Whole onion, sliced. 250 grams of diced chicken. Whatever vegetables you fancy. Okay, now I have blanched those. You know, put them in hot boiling water for a couple of minutes, then done them so they'll be just right when they're cooked. Potatoes for the chips, and then we've got olive oil, garlic, salt and pepper, vinegar, balsamic vinegar glaze, light soy sauce, teriyaki sauce. You know, I may not be saying it right. Local organic honey. Oh, this man does all different flavours. Anyway, that's enough of that. And some corn flour. Okay, so let's start. Right, you want to heat your frying pan up. And first of all, we're going to put, it's about a tablespoon of olive oil. I don't do much weighing out, I just guess. And a nice knob of butter. Okay, you've put the knob of butter in. Now, we're just going to sprinkle in some olive oil. Okay, and we'll just get that around the pan. There we go. Now we're going to add the chicken bits. Hang on a minute, I forgot me spoon. Right, we're going to just get that all, so it's all nicely covered in the butter and that. Leave that to cook away. I tell you, Ollie loves this, and what I'm doing is I'm giving him some of his favourite foods because he's hardly eaten and he's just getting back his appetite. So even though I'm using only small amounts of veg in that, I've done a lot of chicken just for that extra protein, and let's hope he'll eat some of it. Okay, that's cooking nicely. Going to add some pepper. No, sorry, that's salt. And some pepper. Now, I don't use a lot of salt because Ollie's got high blood pressure. He'll tell you that's living with me. Yep, that's cooking just nice. We're going to add the garlic in a minute. Look at that. What's smelling lovely. Now we're going to add a nice, I'd say 2 teaspoons of garlic, but always remember you can do it to your own choice. You haven't got to do the amounts I put in, I just do it to the way we like it. So give that a little bit. Oh, you should smell this. But just make sure the chicken's cooking all over. Okay. Oh, this smells divine. Okay, gonna throw some onions in. And now the veggies. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that just to cook away nice. There we go, just leave that, we're just going to leave that just to cook away slowly. Okay, I've cut the potatoes in half. Now I'm going to quarter them. And then we're just going to cut the chips. Okay? Do whichever way you like them, alright? So, let's get that done. Oh, we can do that one a bit more. You're going to say, aren't they wide? Okay, well, yeah, they are. But this is the way we like them. Oh, no, took my nail off then, Pete. Be careful if you're using a sharp knife. Now that one's going to have to come down a bit. There. Make sure you've boiled your kettle, okay? Because you're going to do a quick blanch, because we're just going to cook them straight from this in the air fryer. So you need to do a quick blanch, and then I'll show you how to make the nice and crispy air fryer chips. Right. There goes the inverter again. Right, I've boiled up some water. Gonna just pour that over the potatoes or the chips. Just leave for a minute or two. You know, just leave that. Just heat the chips up. And they are Mars Piper chips. I swear by them. I think they make the best chips. I used to have a cafe come chip shop, and that was the only potatoes I use for chips. They also make really good mash. Right, I've had the air fryer on for about 5 minutes. I'm going to strain these chips. Move that out the way. Right, now I'm going to towel dry them. Okay, so they're nice and dry, but still nice and warm, because the best way to cook a chip is when it's warm. So if you preheat your microwave and your air fryer, and you just put some hot water on your chips just for a few minutes, okay, you'll get much better chips. Right, now we're going to put, oops, they're flying away from me. Right, we're going to put these chips back in to the bowl, if I can grab them. Okay, and this, you're going to love this way you get your crispy chips. Right, let's put them there. First of all, go in. Now I'm using Himalayan salt here, so go in with a nice couple of them. If it'll come off, yep. You put a few bits of black pepper in. Okay, now remember, anything that you don't like, you don't have to put in. But I always put a nice squirt of vinegar and then some olive oil. Okay, now we're going to coat the chips in this. Okay, a nice coating to make sure everyone's coated. There, that's nice and coated. Now, how to get them crispy. The corn flour, right? Nice heaped teaspoonful, sprinkle it over. Sometimes you might need a bit more, so just put it in. Okay, now we're going to make sure every chip is coated in that, but it's not all, you know, like clumpy. Yep. Right, they're all covered, okay? Now, I've made a bit of a boo-boo. Normally, okay, I do the chips first because they take about 20 minutes to do. Okay, and 20 minutes to 30 minutes. So I usually do them first. Well, I've got them on cooking while I'm, what's it call it? Doing the other stuff. So I've turned that off for a minute. Okay, and I'm going to put this on. Now this see that, how cute is that? Can you see it? Oops, hang on. How cute is that? It's a 2 litre, okay, which is ample for me and Oz. Alright, hang on. It's a 2 litre, which is ample for me and Ollie. It's 1000 watt, so it runs perfectly in the van. What I'll do now is I'll put it on for 20 minutes. 10 minutes, I'll give them a shake. Then put them on and then just check if they need an extra 10 minutes. So I'm going to let you go while I do this. While I'm at it, I might as well tell you how Elle's getting on. I'm awful flustered. It's ever so warm in here. I've opened the top fan, but I can't have the side doors open, otherwise the neighbours will think I'm weirder than I already am. But anyway, this meal takes about 20 to 30 minutes to prepare and cook. If you do it in the right order, do the chips first and then the meal. I can't believe I've done that. Anyway, so it's great value. Let me think. It works out, I think I'll do it properly at the end of the video when I put the recipe up, but it works out to about $3 to $3.50 each. Now most of my meals are under €4 each, so it works out with say 21 to 25 a week, just for 2 meals, and they're good healthy meals, which is really less than you'd pay for one in a restaurant. But what I normally do when we go away is I prepare it at home, bung it in the freezer, because we're lucky enough that we've got a house fridge freezer in the van with all the stuff that Ollie put in, and it charges the leisure batteries and all that. We can actually have a fridge freezer. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Right, the fridge is normal house size. Hang on, I've got to do it this way. Right, and there's the freezer. So it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I'm able to put me frills and stuff in there. But anyway, now on to Ollie. He's a lot better than he was. He's more chirpy, but it really has knocked it out of him. Ollie is a big, strong, and I mean strong man. Okay, he'd put young fellas in their 30s to shame. He really would. But wow, I know he's 66. But to see the change is unbelievable. He's lost so much weight, and I've heard of shingles. I've never seen it, and I've never seen how painful it is. And the poor creature, but he is coming up. He's still in a lot of pain. He's sort of like, he gets bouts of really stabbing pain from the nerve pain. But and he's cheerful. That was nice to see, because it was awful. He was in so much pain and looked so sad. And that's not my Ollie. My Ollie's a lunatic. He's crazy. You know, so that was very hard to see, but brilliant and very grateful. He's on his way up. Don't know when we're going to go back out. Let's see how he is. You know, see how he's doing. It would be nice to get just for a break, if nothing else. You know? Yeah, it's so strange to see him like this. It really is. It's sort of like, oh my God. But it has knocked it out of him. But he will come round. He's a tough dog. He really is a tough dog. So, yeah, he'll be fine. What I'm going to do is, for the time being, I might do a few more cooking recipes, you know. And they're not just great for van life. They're great for students, because they're easy, you know, bang bang, throw everything in, because it's one, maybe 2 pots, or one in the air fryer. So, you know, they're easy, quick meals. Even at home, I don't use the oven that much unless I'm doing a roast, or I'm making a pie. Then I use the oven, but normally it's just the top of the oven I use, and the air fryer. I don't use a microwave, even though I've got one. I really don't like them, never have done. But I always liked his porridge heated up in the microwave. It looks disgusting, but each to their own. Yes, so really cheap meals, really healthy meals, and great for everybody to do. You know, if you're living on your own, €3 a day for a good meal. And I think the longest is about 30 minutes, but that's preparing and cooking, so you can't go wrong there, can you? You know, I've had to cook the dog's chicken because, you know, it is Sunday and they like their chicken of a Sunday. I don't know who's better off, me or the dogs. But yeah, so listen, I'm going to get back to see how these chips and that are doing, and we'll have a look at the end product. Oh no, I've still got the magic today. Just wait and see. Okay, that's 10 minutes in. Let me just nearly drop a spoon. Get all the ones that are at the bottom to the top. You always get one. Just one, that won't do as you ask it. Honestly, I went, oh, they are so delicious. They're falling apart already. Okay, now we're going to do the magic. About a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Hang on. I forgot to undo the lid of the soya sauce. About a tablespoonful of light soya sauce. About a tablespoonful of teriyaki sauce. Okay, and we're gonna give that a bit of a stir in. There. Oh, look at that. Oh, I swear, if you could smell this. Oh, it smells delicious. Oh, yeah. Make sure everything is covered. Chips are almost done. Okay. Now, we're going to put in a healthy teaspoon of honey. You're thinking, what? Believe me, this gives it just the most amazing taste. Take a little bit more there. There we go. And just make sure everything is covered in that. Oh, it's smelling absolutely divine. Just taste the sauce a minute. I think just a small bit of honey. Small bit. Okay. All that goodness. You just do everything to your taste. This is what I do. This is the way we like it. You can always adapt all the recipes that I do to how you like, what you don't like in it, what you would like in it. This is just the way I do it. Now all the sauces I already have in, so if you haven't got them in, then you'd have to buy them in, but it works out to about, all the sauces together work out to about 50 cents per meal. Which ain't bad going, is it? Just going to leave that now to bubble away for a minute, just as the chips are finishing. Okay, that's looking gorgeous and smelling delicious. Chips are almost done. I will get back to you when I've plated up. There you go, folks. Another chicken dinner. It hasn't got a name. I just calls them another chicken dinner. And as you can see, remember I told you about that top that Ollie made me I can pull out? Then that's it. Oh God, look at my nails. I'm going to have to get the granddaughter, Tiffany, to do them. Oh, she has TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. I think it's Nails by Tiffany or Nails at Tiffany's. One of the two. I'll put the links in below just in case you'd like to have a look. She's so artistic. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm going to take this in. Hopefully he'll eat most of it. And we'll catch you in the next video. Have a great day.